for example, this used to be designed for China, and I mean some people still use it. My teacher uses it, and I kind of it's weirdly grown on me. It has, I don't know why. I have a like a it has a special place in my heart. I kind of don't know, I don't hate it. I don't um but the thing is, so like discrimination is mainly, there is an argument that like the fact that this is racist is a result of things that are not because of the appearance. Because saying Chinese people have smaller eyes is, I mean, it's a fact. Like statistically, we do. Asians, well, the thing is, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, they use the same sign. China, Japan, Korea. That's a problem. But statistically, Asians do have smaller eyes. So, the argument is, I'm not saying I agree, but the argument is that the reason why we consider this racist is only because people have used that as a proxy for discrimination against Asians, and the argument is that that's a hearing people problem, and that doesn't, like, deaf people have not done the same thing as much historically speaking, because to them this is purely a physical feature. So yeah. How do I explain this in simple sign? That's a question. That's crazy. Yeah, it is. Never seen that for China. Yeah, my teacher uses that one. It is very outdated, but you do still see it. For example, I think there was a receptive exam video that used this one. So you have to understand it. And my teacher, yeah, he does use it. He uses both. This is a Chinese sign for China. So we sort of use that as well. But this is the old British sign. Yeah, but the craziest thing is not the fact that this is China, but the fact that this is also Japan and also Korea. That's a crazy part. As you say, the deaf and the native sign language users don't always get the chance to communicate in their preferred language, since sign languages are in the minority. Yeah, so they figure out ways to communicate. Yeah. So I'm just gonna write in English now and then figure out how to sign it later on. It is just a visual description. Discrimination, but I don't know. I'm sure there have been deaf people who have used like eyes as a racist descriptor, right? I'm sure that's happened, but I suppose like it's less. I can't tell. There's a reason why during COVID you couldn't buy any masks. You have to find masks designed on your face shape so they fit function better. Yeah, there's different face shapes. It is just genetics. The values you attach to the genetics is what makes you racist. Like if you think a certain type of feature is worse, makes you a worse person, that's racist. But like if you're just saying, oh yeah, certain people have certain features, and it's just a description. But in the hearing world, it is impossible to separate them now because of all the historical baggage that it has been tied to. So it is impossible to untangle that now. But I can see the argument that there is not as much baggage in the deaf world. But I think like saying this out loud has made it easier to like formulate it in the presentation.